Hey guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to Black Desert. My name is Sunny and I'm guessing that you've been thinking about playing Black Desert if you're clicking on this video, and I'm going to give you my top tips for the best BDO experience as a new player. The number one thing to do when you're starting BDO is to make sure that you're making a seasoned character. Seasons work slightly different in this game than does in a lot of other games. Seasons are currently permanently ongoing. So you get some tickets to make a seasoned character when you start as a new player, and you'll make a seasoned character. It gives you access to accelerated progression and catch-up mechanics. Make sure you play on a seasoned server so you can enjoy the boosts to quickly progress, which includes increased EXP and also gear progression. When choosing a character, this game has a wide range of classes and combat styles. So my suggestion for this is to pick the class you think looks the coolest. Don't worry about what's the best, what's meta, what's OP and what's not, because it won't actually matter until you reach in-game. And at that point, it might be completely different. For the bits, the developers of Black Desert are putting out weekly updates to this game, which oftentimes include a class balance for PvE and PvP. We've even had full reworks of all classes, so make sure you just pick a class you really like, enjoy, and play that. Later on, you'll have plenty of options for copying your gear to other classes, trying them out. We'll have events for this where you can try out all the classes in the game with all your gear ready to go. When making your character, don't forget to spend some time on the character creation. There is a massive and in-depth customization option in this game, with wide ranges of hair, facial features, and also boob sliders. So knock yourself out and make the character of your dreams or your nightmares. Now that you're in the game, my suggestion here is to just play the game and follow the main storyline up to and including the Medaya region. Once you've completed the Medaya region, you will be around level 56, get level 56, and then do your Awakening and Succession questline. This will unlock your Awakening and Succession styles, weapons, and power, and it will completely change the feel of the class and give you increased powers and combat abilities for your journey forward. This one here is a big one, and anyone you ask will tell you the same. Don't try and rush it. This game really is a marathon and not a sprint. I've seen many people that are trying to min-max their way out of the fun of playing this game, and what happens is they burn out. The best way to progress the fastest is quite literally to have fun in doing what you're doing. And this is the reason that I've been able to progress so much and so fast in this game, is by just doing what I enjoy. This goes for your class, but also goes for the activities in the game. Don't feel like you have to grind. There's plenty of other options out there to progress. And on that note, try out all the cool contents whenever you have a chance. For the PvE, we got Black Shrine bosses, newly addition with the Land of the Morning Light, where you get to fight one-on-one against these new massive bosses with 10 difficulties, and also guild bosses are coming in the next expansion, Land of the Morning Light Part 2, where we'll be able to do these fights with the guildies. We also have weekly dungeons, the attraction dungeons. There are currently 3 in the game and a 4th one is on the way. You can do this with 4 of your friends. There are puzzles and much more in these dungeons. Lots of fun. So me personally, I'm a huge fan of life skilling and grinding, and I like to mix in some PvP here and there. And if you're looking for PvP, don't forget to try out Node Wars. There are gear capped Node Wars, so even as a seasoned player, a new player, you'll be able to do the T1 Node Wars and compete on equal footing with other players. Personally, some of my best memories are from fighting in a Node War or siege with the boys, holding the gates of the castle against a stronger enemy trying to take us out, but pulling off those narrow wins against all odds. The enemies turning to friends after a good fight, the guild versus guild rivalry spanning years. It all gives you a deep sense of connection to the game. And of course, once you get to level 60, don't forget to try out Arena of Solara. There is practice mode available all the time that allows you to jump in to learn and practice PvP. It's a great place for new players and veterans alike to sharpen your skills or learn a completely new class altogether. Occasionally there will be ranked seasons too, where you can compete for top rankings for class-specific ranks and the open leaderboard, with special titles and unique costumes up for grabs. Everything is equal. The only thing you have to do is get level 60, queue up, play some 3 vs 3, and have some fun. Don't forget to explore the huge and massive world of Black Desert. You can go from the sandy desert of Valencia to the forest of Camasilvia, all the way to the Korean folklore-inspired world of the Land of the Morning Light. To help with all of this, don't forget to complete the Magnus questline to unlock fast travel, your first pin boss armor, global storage, and a unique combat ability for your class. My favorite city is Odraxia in the region of Odalidia with its gothic-inspired elven aesthetics. I love that you can set up your home time wherever you prefer, as all the cities have a cool and expansive housing system that allows you to customize your residence to suit your needs and your style. To get the best experience of playing Black Desert, we cannot forget to talk a bit about the settings. When you get into the game, I highly recommend turning off the camera shake, maybe leave a little bit off for that cool feel, but the most important thing is go in and set the textures to high. This will of course make the game look a lot prettier, and trust me, this game looks amazing, but put it on high textures for the best performance. It's a very CPU heavy game, and putting your textures to high will actually take some of the load off the CPU, put it on the GPU, and give you a way better, smoother experience while making the game look better. In terms of performance, you can go to very low or low graphic settings if you have a lower end PC, but I highly recommend trying out the game in remastered or very high graphics. If your PC can muster it, it's amazing, it looks great, and it feels great to play. Come and hang out in the various video Twitch streams to get daily special drops. Have a chance at meeting our very active CMs and GMs that are always in the various chats, and of course get some help with all the questions that will undoubtedly arise on your adventure. Welcome to Black Desert.